Welcome back, everyone. Well, hot flashes are a very common symptom in both perimenopause and menopause. Over 80% of women experience hot flashes. The exact cause is unknown, but scientists suspect it has something to do with our changing hormone levels and our internal thermostat, which is located in our brains. Irene Hogan is the Rexall menopause and women's health expert, and she joins us today. Irene, welcome.
Hi, Donna.
Irene, what are the symptoms of menopause and perimenopause?
Well, there are many, but one of the ones you mentioned are hot flashes, and that is often one of the most common ones. And the other one that a lot of women complain about to me in my practice is not being able to sleep, and also the changes in mood.
Now, we hear so much about these hot flashes. How bad are they?
Some women have them every 10 minutes, so they're having them 15 to 20 or 30 times a day. And also the other thing about hot flashes is we get them at night, and those are the ones that are called night sweats, and they can keep people awake, and that's why it also makes sleep worse too as well. So they sweat, and then some of them get shivers and that. Some of them are very sensitive to warm weather. So in the summer when it's very, very hot, they can get more of these hot flashes. And also our lifestyle, so things like if you're more stressed out, if you're more anxious and that can make hot flashes worse as well.
Does diet affect it at all?
And we're not really too sure about diet. Definitely drinking alcohol can affect that. Eating hot, spicy foods, that can bring on a hot flash too as well. And although we know that declining hormones does bring about hot flashes, we also know that there is also an emotional issue to this as well, because we know that serotonin, one of the chemical transmitters in the brain, also decreases during menopause. And that's why one of the symptoms is the hot flash, and that we may treat that with many different things.
Well, let's talk about treatment. What can women do who are experiencing these hot flashes do to lessen the discomfort?
Well, some of the simple things we do are the lifestyle things. So that is, not making sure that you keep cool, so that you dress in layers. At night, there's special types of nightwear that you can wear to decrease the night sweat, so that you're losing that heat. Definitely avoiding like caffeinated beverages, avoiding those hot spicy drinks. And then we look at some of the other things, some of the herbs that are out. We know that black cohosh is an effective remedy. And then some women are using hormones now. We've done a sort of 180 about on hormones. And many women, it's a quality of life issue, so they'll be doing that. And then we also have some natural remedies. And one that came into my practice about 3 years ago was called Hot Flash Eliminator. Now, many women, for various reasons, cannot take hormones. So that may be women that have a high risk of breast cancer, or women that have been treated or are treated for breast cancer. And so what came across my desk was a product called Hot Flash Eliminator. And the gentleman that owns the company said to me, "Would you be prepared to try this in your patients?" And I said, "Yes." Because I'm always looking for new options, and it's not a cookie cutter approach. It's not a one size fits all. Different things are going to work for different women. So Hot Flash Eliminator is based on a remedy called flower remedies. And basically this is the essence of petals from flowers, which are soaked in a very small amount of alcohol and then in mineral water. And what this does is it actually addresses the emotional issues of the woman. So it doesn't treat the condition, but it helps with the hot flash, and it also helps with the mind and body emotions and that. So it decreases the stress, it decreases the emotions. And unlike many herbs and even hormones that may take a little bit of a while to have an effect on hot flashes, this actually works instantly. So you put 5 to 6 drops under the tongue, and you will feel a relief of the hot flash, and you will feel a relief of that emotional system. So it's very useful for women to use for hot flashes.
And has it been approved? Is it safe? Has it been approved by Health Canada?
It's actually pending the natural health product, so it will be approved. It doesn't interact with any medications, because we're not actually extracting anything from these herbs. It's not a concentrated herb, so it doesn't have an estrogenic effect. It's not contraindicated with any of the drugs that people may be using for breast cancer. And you can also use it if you are using hormones too as an add-on. So if, for professional women or teachers and that, they'll often come to me and say, basically my night sweats and hot flashes are controlled, but it's when I have to go on and do a presentation I'm more anxious. And this is really a nice add-on for those patients as well. It's quick acting. It doesn't interact with any other medications.
Okay, Irene Hogan, thank you so much for sharing that information with us today.
Thanks, Donna.
Well, a while